You ever have those times where, things are going along and they're going pretty good, like 015. I just, come through some difficult times, but I didn't really think I needed set free. I didn't even understand what that was all about, but I had no understanding of what set free was, and Rob didn't really explain it. But God knows us inside out, doesn't he? He walks with us intimately. When we had our 40th anniversary, we were here and we had an open house, and my daughter-in-law gave us a card, and in it she had written a word from the Lord, and she didn't know what she had written, but I did. In it she said, you're in a red canoe, and you and Dad are in the red canoe, but God is in the red canoe with you. She didn't know that for our honeymoon we had gone to Algonquin Park, and we had a red canoe. And at that point it was just the two of us, because neither one of us knew the Lord, but he knew us. But when I went to Set Free Weekend, we went through the weekend. It was praise and worship, and then we broke into triads, and they had these sheets, as Rob said, that you fill out, and of course, just like him, mine was full, and nobody else in my group was full, and I'm thinking, that's so unfair. But as we prayed through different things that I'd always prayed for, and here's the thing with Set Free, we always can be teachable, right? And there's always something that the Lord wants to show us. You may not be going around that mountain or at that point where you think, I don't want to go around this mountain one more time, so I'm going to go to Set Free. You may not be at that point, but you may be just thinking, Lord, I just want all that you have for me. And that's kind of where I was at when I went to Set Free, because I had no idea what it was all about. So as we're going through the prayer times and that, and there were different things as I asked the Lord that he put his finger on. But it was at the end, I think it was the last evening, where you get together, and it was mountaintop prayer. And there was one point in that where they had said, find a group, just walk off and go to a group. Now, that's a little intimidating, just to get up as a stranger and walk off and go to a group. And they're going to pray for you. But wanting to be obedient, that's what I did. And I ended up in this group, and I just shared a little bit about my life, and they started to pray for me. And one lady said, I see you in a red canoe, and the Lord is with you. And once in a while there's a ripple, but you're at peace, and there's this immense joy in your face. And, if you ever think God's not with you in your canoe, this lady didn't know, my daughter-in-law didn't know, but God knew that was important to me. And he speaks your language, because he knew you before he formed you. He always intended for you to be. And he knows us intimately. So for Set Free Weekend, I can't tell you the impact that at that point in my life, those words had on me. The other lady said, there's a horse. She didn't know that I love horses. And this horse is blind, but we keep it in the corral and we keep it safe. And just different things that they did to minister to this horse. Well, she didn't know that I also have a daughter who's blind in one eye, and the concerns that I had for her. But God knew. So I just would encourage everybody, whether you think Set Free or you can set that weekend apart to come to Set Free, because I believe that as a church and as individuals, God has something for us in the Set Free Weekend.